guys, welcome to my channel Happy High Tarot. In today's picker card reading, we will find out how is the person on your mind currently feeling for you. So for the first group, I have this pale blue stone over here, the yellow stone for group 2, and this green marble for group 3. So feel free to pause the video over here, meditate on all your options, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hi group 1, so for those of you who chose the blue stone, first we'll take an overall look at your person's energy and your energy. So their energy is Kingfisher, which says be patient and focused. And your overall energy is Wolf, which says be independent but work together. Alright, it's almost as if they are focused on you and you're like, I have had enough of this shit. Now, this does not mean that you suddenly don't have feelings for them anymore or that they don't matter to you anymore. Of course, I mean, if you are spending time over here watching this reading, so they do still affect you to some capacity, but your energy is very detached from theirs. You're not overly focusing on them. In fact, over here with be independent but work together, you might be busy collaborating with someone on some sort of work thing. You might be focused on your personal growth, spiritual growth, and things like that. Occasionally, you might get curious about this person. Today might be one of those days, but it's not like they're constantly on your mind. I don't think that is what's going on with you right now. Meanwhile, on their end, they are busy trying to figure you out. It's like they're solely focused on you. And I cannot help but notice how calm the water is where this fish is. So this tells me that you're not contacting them from your side, you're not talking to them, you're not interacting with their social media posts. So there's basically no incoming activity from your end. And I think that is also what has piqued this person's interest in you, because they're trying to figure out why that is. Why have you suddenly withdrawn yourself, or perhaps hoping for a little bit of a signal, some sign from your side that it is okay for them to contact you, or that you still like them and things like that. But basically, you are more heavily on their mind as compared to their space in your mind. In fact, I feel like over here, they find it very difficult. They are finding it right now very difficult to concentrate on other things at hand, other tasks at hand, because they're so focused on trying to solve the puzzle, which at the moment for them is you. All right, let's take a look at your oracle cards now. Okay, so we have love right off the bat, deceit, impartiality, wisdom, and chaos and conflict. Okay. Love over here, of course, tells me that this individual does have feelings for you. They always used to have feelings for you and they still do. But deceit over here tells me that there was some sort of manipulation, trickery, backstabbing, things of that sort that happened in this relationship. They went behind your back and did something, maybe even cheated on you with someone else and you were not aware of it, or just in general hid something from you, lied to you about something. Maybe some time has passed since this thing happened. Now they are older, they're wiser. They often reflect on their own actions, whatever it is that they had done at the time. And they feel like all of that chaos and conflict was, first of all, unnecessary. And they are the ones who brought it in. Because otherwise, the love was blooming, the connection was blossoming, it was abundant, it was all good. In fact, over here with impartiality, it seems as if you were giving your all to this connection, not really getting much in return. It's almost as if this individual is now at a stage in their life where they can try to understand perhaps why might you be behaving the way in which you are, because they did not treat you fairly. They were not good to you. So it only makes sense that you have withdrawn yourself from them. And it's like from their wisdom, they know that perhaps this is the reason why you're behaving the way that you are. But then the love that they have for you forces them to keep this hope alive that you would give some signal or reach out to them from your side and stuff like that. I also feel as if this person is very curious to know your relationship status, whether or not you're still single, or if you're going out with someone, or if you're in a committed relationship with someone, or heck, even if you are married, if there hasn't been communication between you guys for a very long time. If you are with someone, or whenever you do get together with someone and you make up your mind that I don't want any of this or this person anymore, and you decide to go ahead with someone else, they will not like that. And the problem over here with this individual, as I can see with impartiality, and this is, I was getting undertones of this energy, they have a hard time accepting the bad that happens to them, even though they have no problem doing the same thing to other people. It's kind of like that. So when they went behind your back and hooked up with someone without your knowledge, or even lied to you about something, does not necessarily have to be like a third party. Maybe they never apologized to it, or it felt very half-hearted. It might have felt as if you had to basically beg for the apology. But if they see you with someone else, they will feel very cheated. They will feel as if you did not value their love, or that you did not value their feelings, you did not reciprocate their feelings, and how could you be so heartless? How could you just walk away from them and walk away with someone else? So the wiser part of them knows that henceforth, whatever actions you take will be because you were the one who was wronged. But then that petty ass of theirs sometimes will indulge, or does indulge currently, in thoughts such as, how can group 1 choose someone else over me? It means group 1 does not value me or my feelings or my love. How can they not see that I still have feelings for them? Why are they not contacting me? And blah, blah, blah. Whenever this thing happened, whenever this fallout happened between you guys, possibly back then, this individual might have refused to take any responsibility for it. They might have even denied lying to you, cheating on you and stuff. But like I said, now that some time has passed, they're realizing that it was all their fault, all of it, and that you had absolutely no role to play in it. You gave it your all. They are the ones who could not match your effort and your level of dedication and commitment to this connection. And what troubles them, and it is very evident with all of this conflicting energy over here, is that how could they have done this to you when they were in love with you back then and are in love with you even now? So how could these other emotions such as, greed or lust or insecurity or whatever else it was, how could it triumph over the love that they had for you? So like I said, a lot of self-reflection is also going on in this person's energy at the moment. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. So we have the Fool, the Sun, Page of Swords, and Knight of Wands. They think about you a lot. They are thinking about you a lot. In fact, they're trying to figure out ways to break this silence with you, trying to figure out, should they contact you or not? Should they take any action towards you or not? And Knight of Wands somewhere over here is confirming for me that this individual definitely did have some player sort of tendencies when you guys were together. What stands out to me in this imagery over here with Page of Swords and Knight of Wands is almost as if you were busy dreaming about a future with them, more ways in which you could nurture this connection. Meanwhile, they were focused elsewhere. Who else is out there? What else is out there? I don't want to be tied and stuff like that. So you were basically ready to take that leap of faith with them in this connection, go the distance with them. And you guys were just not on the same page, and they can see all of it now. It's like with the Sun's energy, it is all very crystal clear to them now. Where exactly did they mess up? They wonder about you a lot. They think about you a lot. In fact, I feel like at the moment, they might not have the right words to say to you, which might be one reason why, although they do want to take action towards you, they might hold themselves a little bit, hold their horses a little bit. But they definitely are trying to come up with the right words to say to you. They are thinking about, what can I possibly say to group 1 that can help break the ice? what should I say, that can at least get me a positive response from them, something that not too lethal perhaps. And with the sun, the intention over here is clear, that whatever bad happened between you guys in the past, they want to rectify all of it for sure. They still hold you in very high regards. In fact, I feel like the more that this person gravitated towards other people, the more they realized that they were all just, how do I explain? You are like the sun. You know, your energy, it never fades out. You're always glowing and brimming with love and warmth. And meanwhile, the people that they might have hooked up with behind your back, or whatever options they explored in whatever capacity, they were all like, I don't know, fireflies. And if I remember correctly, fireflies, they don't have a very long lifespan, and they just, in any case, you know, glow up at night or something, and then they have a pretty short life cycle. Basically, it's kind of like that. Your energy stays, theirs doesn't. And the more that this individual explored their options, the more they realized that, shit, I was with the best and I totally ruined it. I fucked that up. And how could I do that? The maturity level was also very different between you and them, and that is also something that they're taking into account now. And honestly, they think that they don't like, it's like they're living with themselves and they don't like it. They don't like who they were back then, and it's like every day I have to live with that aspect of me, and I do not like that. Okay, you or this person might be having Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aries or Sagittarius in your charts. Alright, how is this person currently feeling for them? Yeah, so right now you are confusing them. They don't know for sure what's going on at your end. Maybe that is why they're considering you to be a puzzle they're trying to solve but haven't had much luck so far. They think that you are done with them. They think that you've let go of them. They want to talk to you. They're trying to figure out what it is that they should or should not be saying to you. But at the same time, they are hoping for incoming communication from your side. You still give them a lot of happiness. Whatever memories you both had created together, it's kind of like a life source for them right now, which is helping them to keep going through this period of separation and no contact. You still mean an awful lot to them, and they still have a lot of love in their heart for you. If you guys are living at a large distance, a large physical distance from each other, they might be trying to come up with a plan to see you in person, to move towards you in person and perhaps surprise you there. And they still feel an immense attraction and pull towards you, just like they always did. Maybe this individual back then had a lot of passion, which they couldn't really keep contained to one person, and might have, diverged into other areas. But at the moment, it seems like their sole focus. So with Kingfisher, also the sole focus was on you, and with Magnet also, it's like the only thing right now that's pulling their attention and focus is you. Alright, group 1, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi group 2, so for those of you who chose the yellow stone, first we'll find out what is your person's overall energy in this connection and yours, and then take a look at the rest of the cards. So your person's overall energy right now is Grey Squirrel, which says find new ways of solving problems. And your overall energy at the moment is Badger, which says bring your life into balance. Energy-wise, overall, it seems as if both of you are busy doing your own thing. There might be some complications that this individual is going through at the moment, perhaps in their career or personal life in some other sphere, and that is where their attention is focused at the moment. They're trying to come up with ways on how to tackle with that problem, whatever it is. And of course, if you guys are in a no contact situation, then you don't know exactly what the situation is. And in any case, I feel like this is the kind of person who keeps their problems to themselves. They don't really talk much about it. They don't really share it with other people too much. So in any case, I don't think you know for sure, for certain what this is. Unless and until you have mutual friends and they have spoken about this problem with a couple of people, I don't think that you are aware at all of whatever it is that they are going through in their life right now. But it does seem to be something that has been going on for quite some time, which is why I feel like with new ways of solving problems, it's as if they try one thing, it doesn't work out, they try another possible solution, it doesn't work out. So they're pretty occupied with that right now. Meanwhile, over on your end, with Bring Your Life into Balance, it's like you're heavily focused on yourself. You're trying to strike a balance between your work life, your home life, your head space, your heart space, your wants, your needs, your job versus your passion project and things like that. So you too are very invested in yourself. But yes, compared to them, your life doesn't seem to be as problematic at the moment, which of course is good. But energy wise, theirs also seems to be more focused on their own life, and so does yours. Okay, let's take a look at your oracle cards now to find out how is this person currently feeling for you. There might be someone who tries to talk to you about this person a lot. They don't really talk about you with anybody else, at least not at the moment. I don't think you like talking about them to other people, but there might be at least one or two people in your surroundings who try to get some information about them from you, or they maybe try to instigate you, get a reaction out of you by taking this person's name, but I don't think you're giving too much into those energies. So the oracles are wisdom, financial constraints, recovery, firm foundation, and happy. Wow, it looks as if this person has a whole ass plan lined up about how to get you back, because they do want to get you back over here with recovery and happy. When they think about you, it makes them very happy, needless to say, it goes without saying. Also, with wisdom and firm foundation, they definitely see you as marriage material. They think that you're the kind of person with whom they can build a life, create a life, grow old with, have kids with, all of those things. Even if you both are not talking to each other at the moment, I can tell you this for certain, that the happier that you are, the higher that you vibe, and the more that you stay in your lane, that positivity, that aura, that energy does affect this connection in a positive manner. So keep doing you, because if you genuinely also want a recovery in this connection, just like how they do, then I feel like the more that you stay happy, stay in your lane, stay focused, and just try to do your own thing, you see how this energy is emanating from this person, right? And this will help over here. Anyway, coming back to this person's current feelings, financial constraints can indicate that the problem that we had picked up on earlier possibly might have something to do with their money. Maybe they've lost their job, they're not getting an increment, or if this is someone who's working in another country, maybe their visa is expiring and they have to find a job before that. Can be something along those lines. So that is where they're heavily focused with. But with wisdom over here, it seems as if whenever they're not worrying about their problems, such as at night, and this to me is this color over here, the energy that I'm picking up is of deep sleep, like very, very deep sleep. That time period wherein you literally do not hear anything outside, whatever is happening. And in general also, I feel like this is a deep sleeper. Already very jealous because I'm a light sleeper and it sucks. Anyway, so when this person is in a deep sleep and they're not, the thoughts of their job and stress and money and all of these things are not active in their mind, their thoughts then focus on you. They think about you. They reminisce about you a lot is what I'm hearing. Maybe their mind in this deep sleep goes back to some conversation that they had with you or something that you had said to them. Maybe you had given them a signal from your side. Maybe you had slipped in some sort of a white flag from your side that, I'm okay and we can work on this if you want to. My door's always open, something along those lines. And they keep replaying that conversation in their mind because they see that as hope that, okay, group 2 hasn't completely shut the door on my face. I can go back when I'm ready. And when I'm ready over here is crucial, because with financial constraints and firm foundation, the toll that this problem is taking on your person's mind right now isn't something that you can possibly comprehend at the moment. Another problem with your person over here with firm foundation is that, like I said, firstly, they don't like to talk about their problems, and I think they don't like to take help from other people also. So even if they're struggling with money and friends around them are offering them loans and stuff like that, I don't think your person is accepting any of that monetary help. Whatever they want to do on their own account. So, like I said, when your person is currently feeling about you, thinking about you, they do want this connection to revive. They do want to get back in touch with you, because they feel as if you are the kind of person that they would like to build a solid foundation with, build a life with. Your memories make them very happy. Your energy makes them very happy. But they are consciously stopping themselves from taking any action unless and until they have built a solid foundation for themselves, which at the moment seems to be a bit shaky, a bit crumbly, because of all of these problems that they are facing. So when they wake up, when they're outside, when they're facing real life, the agenda is to tackle this problem. But when they're sleeping, when they're in their deep sleep, your memories come up to the surface. This hope to reunite with you comes up to the surface. And whatever this conversation was that you guys had last time you spoke to each other, wherein you were nice to them, civil with them, and they were also nice to you. Yeah, this cue over here tells me that something about that conversation, or hey, you might have posted something cryptic on social media which they saw, and they, if you think they did not notice, they definitely did. All right, whatever cryptic story or status you put up for them, they've seen it, they've read it, they've understood it. They know that that was your sign that, hey, you can come back whenever you want to. And they're open for it as well. They're open to the idea as well. It's just that right now they're focusing on at least being able to stand on their own 2 feet before they start walking towards you. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. The Emperor, definitely this person's priority at the moment is their career, solid foundation, money, and all that jazz. 8 of Wands, Strength, and King of Wands. See, okay, they will take action towards you, that is for sure. Right now, yes, they're not taking any action towards you, but again, it's only because, and it's almost as if this individual over here is holding some sort of a map, kind of like a blueprint. So they know what it is that they want, and right now they're just going after it. And once they have accomplished whatever it is that they want to, that is when they will feel capable enough to approach you. That is another issue. Right now, they don't feel good enough or capable enough to approach you. So when that happens, when they have achieved that certain financial stability or built a solid foundation for themselves, that is when they will feel like, okay, now I can approach group 2. Now I am something. Now I am at that position where I can invest with group 2 for the long haul in this relationship, in this connection. I can't even think about that right now because I don't have anything to offer. I don't have any stability in my life. How will I give stability to them? But once they have found that strength due to their endeavors, that is when they will reach out to you. That is when incoming communication will meet you, and they will take action towards you. The fire that they have for you still burns in their heart, So it's not like they've forgotten about you or that they don't have feelings for you anymore. The love and the passion and respect for you, all of those things, they're still pretty much there. It's just that the focus is elsewhere right now. But again, like I said, it's like this person has the whole thing planned out. Once I'm ready, once I've sorted out these things, once I've got all my ducks in a row, that is when I will go back to group 2. Now, the thing, of course, over here is whether or not group 2 will still be waiting for them. That depends upon you, of course. That is your free will, whether you want to wait for this person or not, because, hey, who knows how long it might take them to get all their ducks in a row, right? You or this person might be having Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their charts. Very strong fire sign energy, actually. Okay, how is group 2's person currently feeling for them, Spirit? Yeah, right now they're not taking any action towards you. It's almost as if this connection is going through a hibernation of its own. Yes, definitely this individual has a hard time opening up about their problems, about their feelings. So right now also it's like they've locked their mouth, not really saying anything. But you know how during the time of pollination or whatever, the bees just keep hovering around flowers like that. So that is the same case with this connection. Even though right now they're not taking any action, focused on their career or whatever, your memories, the love that they have for you, the feelings, they keep hovering in their mind. And I think that is what happens when they slip into that deep sleep. Some significant change will for sure happen in this connection, but I think it'll be out of nowhere. You won't see it coming, they won't see it coming. So this connection is all set for a positive change. Right now, they're not actively focused on what's up at your end or what it is that you're going through, because their mind is so preoccupied with their own shit. They know that you're happy, they find solace in that, and again, your happiness does reach out to them. So at least that is something that keeps them going. And if you guys are connected on social media, they seem to be very happy, but it's just a mask, because they're not happy. They're utterly focused on all of this chaos that's going on in their life at the moment. But despite all of these dark clouds or whatever it is that's going on in their 3D life, the feelings that they have for you, the love that they have for you is still there. It's like this connection is locked. Okay, nobody can unlock it and take you out of their life. You guys have the lock and you guys have the key as well. So this connection seems to be very divinely protected. It's just that both of you have your own thing to do right now, which is why the connection is hibernating. All right, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now, group 2. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know it under the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings, and message me there or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi group 3, so for those of you who chose the green marble, first we'll take a look at your person's overall energy in this connection and yours. So your person's overall energy is Panda, which says stay balanced and in your essence, and your overall energy is Ladybird, which says accept happiness and good fortune. So this is nice. Both of you seem to be in very good energies individually. Your person is thinking about you more than you are thinking about them. It seems as if right now you're having the time of your life, group 3. The money is good, career is good, friendships, family life, everything is going pretty great for you, which is nice, super happy for you. And you are just relishing all of this good energy, you know, taking small bites, just like I said, having fun with it, really marinating in all of that good energy. Your person, on the other hand, I feel like has reached a state of balance after a very long time, perhaps even after a tough struggle. Maybe they had lots of sleepless nights, lots of anxiety, worry, and they finally reached some level of calmness, some level of quiet and peace in their life. So they're also enjoying it. But the difference in your energy and theirs is that even though you both are happy in your own lives, you are not actively focused on them, whereas they are focused on you. And this could have been one of those connections wherein you guys met as kids, grew up together, same neighborhood, things like that, went to the same school or college, and then got separated for whatever reason. But whatever memories you both made, and these are like very old memories, all right, they still are there in this person's mind and their heart. And balance over here tells me that their thoughts and feelings for you are pretty much the same, and it seems to be constant. You know, it's like they constantly think about you, or they constantly keep having these bouts of feelings for you. There might also be a significant height difference between you guys, especially if you're a feminine watching for a masculine. Maybe you're really tiny compared to them. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. So we have power, community, acceptance, memories of love, interesting, and flexible. Okay, let me tell you something. We are trying to find out your person's current feelings, but in case there are a few of you today in this group who wanted to know why did your person ghost you, or why did they leave you, or why did they stop loving you or stop caring about you, I'd like to point out over here with power and community that it was not your person's decision to leave you. And I feel like it was a very heavily influenced decision, something that they had to take just so that they could get accepted by their people, by their family, by their community. And this can be for various reasons. Maybe you both come from very different families, financial backgrounds are significantly different, religions are different. If religion is same, then maybe the caste is different. Culturally, you both are very different from each other. The kind of lifestyle that you live, the kind of lifestyle that they live is very different from each other. And over here also, it seems as if there's always at least one energy that's constantly hovering over this person. Mother, sister, some friend, father, whoever they are, there is some person in this individual's community or family that is very dominating and whose acceptance, unfortunately, your person really craves for. This can be one of those cases wherein, let's say that there's a child and he always needs validation from his father because his father never appreciates him, and then finally he goes out and does something, I don't know, enlists in the military, something like that, just so that the father can say, oh, I'm proud of you, son. So something along those lines. It's like whatever this person did back then was not because they wanted to let go of you or because you do not matter to them. It was because they were very desperate to get some sort of recognition, validation, or acceptance from their family, from their community. And because you were different at that point in time, they just thought that it will be best to sideline you for a while. But that does not mean that they let go of you. That does not mean that they stopped loving you, because they did back then and they do now as well. And this is the Six of Cups. This, in any case, this is a very beautiful connection that you are inquiring about today. And Six of Cups also confirms for me that this is an old connection. This isn't a new flame that you are inquiring about. Now, coming back to the present, when this person thinks about you, firstly, all of these bittersweet, nostalgic feelings keep bubbling up in their heart at all times for you. They worry whether you will accept them or not now, considering whatever it is that they did. Because this lightning over here tells me that it was almost as if they exercise some sort of veto power, that, okay, I'm calling the shots right now in this connection, and I feel like it's best we go our own ways. And you did not really get a say in it. So they know what they did. They're aware of what they did back then, which is why now they're upset. They're worrying whether or not, if they try to come back in your life, you will you accept them or not? Will you be able to see that they still have feelings for you or not? Will you be able to understand that they still have love in their heart for you or not? In fact, they might be trying to reach out to some mutual friends. They might try to get acquainted with your family members a bit more, just so that they have kind of like a backup or a shield before approaching you. They also are thinking about how they could have been more flexible in their decision making, how they shouldn't have given away their power to the people around them back then, and how they should have ideally handled both you and their family or their family's expectations together. It should not have been that I have to let go of one because of the other. They could have taken both things with them together. So they're realizing now that perhaps they got a bit too meddled or a bit too preoccupied with all of this power struggle and validation thing that was going on, and bent you to an extent where you broke. Because I feel like with Flexible over here, for some time, you might have tried to keep up with this whole thing, and ultimately you also must have gotten tired. And I think that is why right now your current energy is all about you. And it makes sense now when I see these cards. So anyway, your person with Flexible, firstly, I don't think they're going to get out of their comfort zone immediately, because just the thought of approaching you does trigger this fear in them, whether or not you'll accept them or what if you reject them. So they might try to first dip their toes in the water, test the temperatures a little bit before diving into it. So they actively think about you. They're feeling about, their current feelings are not current feelings, they're more like permanent feelings. It's like you're living in their heart and in their head rent-free. They think about you an awful lot. They miss you a lot. They miss all of those memories. And the more that they think about you, the more that they miss you, the more they realize that how could they have given away so much power that somebody else basically took a decision about what was going to happen next in your life. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. So we have the Four of Wands, the Tower, Six of Wands, and Nine of Swords. With Four of Wands and the Tower, definitely whatever happened was very unexpected. I don't think you saw it coming. So this could have been one of those instances where you got ghosted or they broke up with you over text, shitty things like that. And the sad part over here, and maybe, okay, firstly, I am picking up on all of that sadness, and this person is going through it too, and I can see why. Because Four of Wands over here tells me that the connection was going pretty smoothly. There was no problem as such. You did not find any problem in their behavior, at least most of you didn't, and they really liked you as well. Maybe you guys, I mean, this is such a nice energy. It's like you and this person used to sort of live in your own bubble. You had all of these dreams for the future, all of these aspirations. You guys are very close with each other, very intimate, emotionally, physically, all of those things. And then, bam, out of nowhere, the connection ends. The person ghosts you. They just disappear. And you're like, what just happened? It might have taken you a lot of time to process whatever happened because it was a shock. And you know how it is with things. When we are expecting something to happen, we get over it pretty quickly, but if it's a shock, it takes us longer, and it's kind of like that. Now, the problem over here with Six of Wands is that this person isn't ready to give up on you. It's not a problem, actually. They're not ready to give up on you. They still feel as if no matter what happened in this connection, and this is interesting, this tower is still standing. Whatever has happened at the top. And there are some cracks, yes, but I don't know, when I look at it, it's like the foundation is still there. And in any case, you did get the Four of Wands. So this person really believes in the foundation of this connection. This person really believes that no matter how much time it is that you both had spent together, you both had created something that was very solid, that was very stable. And that is why they feel like no matter what happened, if they try and if you meet them halfway, you guys can still bring this connection back to life. Now, what has happened meanwhile, since you guys were in separation or no contact, is that the validation or acceptance that they were looking for, they have got it. Okay, with Six of Wands over here, and you can see these two people cheering her on. So your person has got that acceptance, your person has got that validation. Parents are very happy, communities like, oh yay, go group 3's person. But they are not happy. Okay, despite all of these accomplishments, success, validation, proud parents and all that jazz, they are not happy because they are missing you, because they love you, because they hung up on you, and because they genuinely do want to go back to how things were with you. So now, the thing is, over here with Six of Wands and Nine of Swords, okay, today I am very successful. Today I have my community and my family's support and validation and everything. But at what cost? At what cost? I'm not happy. They are celebrating my success and they're celebrating my happiness, but the person that I would have wanted to celebrate with is not with me right now. They're not around me. How could I have been so stupid? How could I have done this? This individual is having sleepless nights about you, and I think I did pick up on that energy over here as well. This person thinks about you an awful lot. Sleepless nights, anxiety, worry, stress, and just guilt, remorse. Everyone around them is happy, group 3, but your person is not happy. And don't believe everything you see on social media, all right? Yes, your person is very successful today. Yes, they're making an awful lot of money. Perhaps have even followed their family into their business or whatever, but they're not happy. Because you're not around, and there is... Not only do I pick up on an energy difference between these two cards, but over here too, it's like, this is how they used to be when they were with you, and this is how they are now when you're not in the picture anymore, and that's just sad. So yeah, missing you, thinking about you, want to get back together with you, wondering why they did what they did. I mean, what was it all for? You or this person might be having Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your charts. How is this person currently feeling for them still? You still give them a lot of happiness. Those feelings haven't gone away. They might be actively manifesting a reunion with you, but I feel like there is an element of divine timing over here, or they might be waiting for the right time to make a move towards you. They do have their eye on you, especially if you guys are connected on social media. They do try to see what's up with you, what's going on with you. They are very afraid that you have lost all of the love and all the passion that you perhaps once had for them. And maybe that's why they're all the more curious to know, Are they the only one who has these feelings for you now? Have you genuinely moved on from them? It's like you're their guiding light. You don't even know it, but you are. And somewhere they are hoping that things can work out with you. And this is interesting. You might feel as if this connection is over. You might feel as if, the Tower card and, like crumbly foundation and nothing can be done now. But they don't think so. They do not agree with you that all is lost. They don't think that all is lost. In fact, the star over here with this and this tells me that there are a lot of events happening right now in this connection behind the scenes that are being divinely orchestrated. You're not aware of it, they're not aware of it. And somewhere with this flashlight and star, I feel like ultimately you both will find your way back to each other. That is, of course, if you are open to it, because they clearly are. Alright, group 3. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there, or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.